Hi everyone, this is Breezy Bree reaching out to you again today. I wanted to talk to you about the George Floyd case and what's going on there. I plan to do this over the next 30 days, not just with the George Floyd case, but with other topics that I'm interested in, like the Real Housewives and other reality shows. However, right now I really wanted to give some content every day. And I'm going to do that the next 30 days because I want to really raise my viewer base. And from what I understand, YouTube looks for you to create content, a lot of content, and that's when they really start to show you to the viewers of YouTube. So let's get started. I want to get right into it. But before that, also, please comment. Let me know what you think about the content that I'm bringing to you. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, and if you have some thoughts that you want to put into the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell, and I would appreciate that. So yesterday we got to see a lot more. Yesterday was the third day of the trial. This is my second video. Um, they showed us what happened beforehand. And what happened was George Floyd had gone into the store to get a pack of cigarettes. He gave the clerk a $20 bill. The clerk was then suspicious of the $20 bill. And the clerk was suspicious, he said on the stand, that the $20 bill looked blue, had bluish green, almost like $100 bill would normally look. And that's what made him hold it up to the light. He wanted to make sure. And as a result, they called the police. The police did show up. They showed up. There were about three of them. So the first thing on my mind was, do you really need three policemen for a counterfeit bill? One of them pulled the door open, and as soon as he pulled the door open, his coworker drew the weapon, drew the gun. And that threw George Floyd into post-traumatic stress disorder. And it did so because he had previously been shot. And we learned that in the video because he had two passengers. He had a female passenger and a male passenger. The female kept asking the policeman to please remove his gun or put his gun away because George had been shot, and that it causes him a lot of stress whenever he is, when he's around a gun. And I can believe that because from what I understand, I read a long time ago, when someone is shot, their body goes into shock. The whole body goes into shock immediately. And even whenever people are standing and they're looking as though they haven't been shot, their body is in shock. And afterwards, they can suffer post-traumatic stress disorder. And I believe that's what George Floyd was going through. So the policeman did not remove the gun. In fact, they started being very aggressive with getting him out of the car because to what I witnessed, they didn't know he was having a disorder at that point. And the policeman even accused him of, are you on something right now, man? Are you doing something? And as far as I know, they did find Percocet in his body. But let me tell you, Percocet is something they give you in the hospital to reduce pain. So if he had already been suffering from this pandemic disease that's going on out there, then it is very possible that they could have given him a Percocet prescription to deal with that. I don't know how it would have helped, unless he was having pain with this virus. Nonetheless, I digress on that because I'm not a physician. I just know that when I had surgery in the hospital, I had a surgery and they gave me Percocet for pain. I do not like Percocet. It didn't help my pain. It was it just gave me these other feelings in my body that I did not like. And I had to ask for a different type of pain medicine. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that. Nonetheless, they do put him in handcuffs as they are trying to put him in the police car. He is still having that post-traumatic stress disorder moment. And he is terrified of guns. And that's what we're witnessing. Someone who is in high distress, okay? High distress. He was saying things to them like, I just lost my mother. The other thing he was saying to me, I'm not that kind of guy. And I don't know where the win conversation came in. I think one of the policemen told him he's not going to win. And at first he said, I don't want you to win. I'm not trying to win. Uh, and then at one point he said, I'd rather be on the ground because I'm claustrophobic. So he was really in high distress. And it was sad. It was sad to watch. And so I wanted to just come on here and put that out there to you. I really think that policemen need to have some kind of training on how to handle people, how to handle especially Black people specifically. And that's what I will say today. And so thank you for listening to me. I hope that you click the like button, the notifications, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.